What's up everyone, Ian here with my lovely assistant Alex. We're gonna go ahead and take you through the Hingepoint training and really just spinal car using the band. So what the band's gonna do is it's not only gonna provide some resistance by pulling her towards the ground, but it's also gonna provide specific feedback to the exact vertebrae that we're trying to target. What we would suggest is doing your spinal car, videoing it in slow motion and seeing which segments aren't exactly moving. Maybe one is moving while there's a huge chunk that isn't. And then you can go in and break down those individual segments. For right now, we're just gonna show you a few different strategies, but we do suggest working your way through your whole spine. So the first thing that I'm gonna have her do is exactly what she's doing right now. Let's have you take some nice big deep breaths. I want you to exhale. We're gonna pull everything up into the band. So right now she's getting a ton of strength actually just pulling into this band. We know from our FRS rules that we actually want to get flexion first. So this is a great way to add strength and resistance to your flexion. Now, the next thing I want her to do is try to actually get just this point to move. So everywhere down from that point is not going to move at all. So she's going to stay pulling up with her lower abs, all this. And I want her to just slowly let that go down to the ground, her thoracic, right about there. Now pull right back up into it. And let's just do 3 reps of there. So I can get even more over it and try to just give her more feedback to say anything down here. I could literally wrap her and trap it. But basically what I want to see is just a very little slight movement of just that vertebrae extending and flexing, extending and flexing. And she should really keep a lot of tension here. Very, very difficult to do, especially in each individual spot. So the next thing that we can do is have it go through the whole entire thing. So let's have her go all the way down to the ground. So fully extend, just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, and just hold this position right here. Let's have you pull your sternum through. Good, nice. So this is obviously something she's really, really good at, but a lot of people are gonna have a hard time extending. So getting that actually almost as a passive stretch to pull us into that, and now she can use the band to actually pull herself into more extension. Now let's have you keep the extension up top and just slowly reverse it from the bottom. So now she's gonna just do her spinal car one by one, eventually making it to that exact spot. So we're really able to individualize one, just go ahead and keep doing, go ahead and do 1 or 2 more spinal cars, either from the top or the bottom. So what we're really being able to do is really target an exact vertebrae with this. We can work in isometrics, you can do 30-second holds, we can learn how to breathe there. We did the other one where it actually pulls you into more extension, so you can almost use it as a tool to give you a little bit more of a passive stretch. And the most important thing is that we're actually getting that feedback on the vertebrae that our assessment showed was lacking movement. So that's how we're going to use the band to really break open the spine, and you can use it on anyone along the way. Give that a try and let us know if you have any questions.